Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna teach you how to use a Voodoo floss band on your elbow, okay? This is really huge, really effective tool to be able to use, not just for blood restrictive training, but you can also use it for rehab settings to help loosen up tissues that are a little bit bound and stuck on each other, and improving even the rehab process with reducing pain and getting more blood flow to areas. So let's say you're dealing with some golfer's elbow or some tennis elbow or something. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this band and we're gonna just set the top of it on your forearm like this. You're gonna now practice this a number of times. So you get it caught on top of itself. It doesn't have to be tight at first. Once you wrap it around, then you can start adding more tension on that band. You don't want like absolute full tension, but then as it's tacked down on itself, then you can add about 50% stretch and really get some significant stretch going around this. Get about 50% overlap on that, and I'm going to continue to wrap this round until it crosses the elbow and gets at least a couple of inches above my elbow. Now I don't have to wrap it crazy tight on that last one because I need to be able to get it wrapped in here. So I'm going to pull that off, thread that through, and now we're in. Okay? So you can see I had this wrapped. It's a little bit loose here at the start, but that's okay because the tension I want is going to be up close to the elbow. Okay? So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to start with mobilizing this elbow and the tissues around it, but by putting some pressure, continued pressure into this by bending it. Okay? So I'm going to put my palm away, using my other hand to help pull it up. I'm going to rotate my palm towards myself and pull it up and keep bending and straightening that. This is just getting some movement in the muscles and tendons there. Just getting some intense pressure and then releasing it. I'm restricting the blood flow right now, so I'm kind of under this pressure. It's forcing some movement. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get off this chair or bench, whatever I'm sitting on. I'm going to put my hand flat down on this. Now I'm going to grab below my elbow. Okay, I'm going to grab it and squeeze it with my hand. I'm going to rotate, say I'm going to rotate my elbow, rotate my shoulder, my elbow. I'm going to rotate it left or counterclockwise, while at the same time rotating with my hand in the opposite direction. So if I'm rotating my shoulder and my elbow counterclockwise, I'm going to shift my hand clockwise. So it creates this tension. And then I'm going to change directions. I'm going to resist that rotation. It ends up pulling that skin all the way around the joint. I'm going to release and twist. Like twist and release, twist and release, twist and release. Every time I twist, I need to squeeze hard. I'm going to work my way above the elbow. See how I squeeze and twist, and it's pulling that skin around. And if you notice that your hand is changing color or you're starting to feel needles in your fingers, then it's time to pop this off. But you really only need a couple of minutes, because then I can come back here, I can do a little bit of that bending again, just kind of moving that around, and then you pop it out. Take it off, and then you get a rush of blood flow all the way down the arm, making your elbow, all these tissues feel awesome, loosened up, freed up, ready to go, and you're nice and warmed up and ready to get back to moving. This is a Voodoo floss for the elbow.